All right, homesteader family, welcome to this edition of the Sunday Monday vlog. Hopefully, this video is better than the puppies before bed. I don't know what happened. The internet was going in and out. I filmed for like 30 minutes and it only shows a 5-minute video. So, for those of you that were watching that, I apologize. I don't know what it was. It was the internet. Got Mr. Maximus coming up. I've got all the dogs here, Mickey, Max, Minnie, and of course the puppies. So exciting news on the puppies. Their teeth are starting to come in. So that's kind of cool. They were nibbling on my finger. You could feel the little tiny razor blades coming in the gums. And they're doing really, really good. So I still only have the female sold for sure, cash in hand. Two boys are still on hold if the people get into the situation where they're able to have them. I have been approached by several people at Walmart and Big R that wanted business cards because they are possibly thinking about buying a puppy. So I don't know. I still have 5.5 weeks to go until they'll be at the age of going out. So it all depends on what happens. So I ended 2018 on a bad note, as everybody knows. I had that Texan driver run back into the truck. Dealing with Geico right now. I'm supposed to hear from a claims agent within the next few days, sometime this week, they said. Then, to start 2019 off, Pop had water running, and I have a pressure tank, so the water went so low and it was on hot. So cold air came in the vent, blew the hot water heater. So I have not had a shower since January, or actually since December 30th, because I didn't take one New Year's Eve. I was going to take it that next morning. Woke up to water on the ground, busted hot water heater. Hot water heater is supposed to be here by the end of this week. So I went back to the poor man's shower of baby wipes. So I've been using baby wipes to bathe, which is not what I like to do, but it is what it is. As you saw in the picture of the show, I had the truck sunk into snow. I was headed to the ranch to get the trailer last night so I could pick up hay today. The ranch got about 10 inches of snow in the big storm. Here at the house, we got between 16 to 18 inches of snow. And with all the wind we had, it drifted the snow onto the road. At night, I could see the edges of the road. It looked like the edges of the road. Sure enough, I got so far in and I sunk. I got out. I was above my knees in snow. Some places were 3.5 feet deep. It was a chore. Luckily, I got the snowblower back. I got the tractor back all in time for this, because if I didn't have the tractor, if I didn't have the snowblower, I would have not been able to get to ranch yesterday. I would have not been able to get to the ranch today. And that came in tremendous, tremendous help. Because like I said, with all that snow, I wouldn't have been able to get my truck out. John, my neighbor, had his truck at the corner of the road. Now I know why, because the road was impassable. So luckily, with the snowblower and tractor, I was able to clean off all of Wall Mountain from 16 all the way out to the ranch, and then just get the snowblower up to the truck, and then just do the little bit of shoveling underneath the truck. I was actually able to get the shovel underneath the tires. Hey, concerned citizen, how you doing tonight? I was able to get the shovel underneath the tires because as the truck went, it lifted up on the snow and sunk. So I had to dig out all of underneath the truck to get the frame to drop back down, for the tires to drop down. So it was a mess. That's why I didn't do Sunday Monday vlog yesterday. That's why my puppies before bed was so late yesterday. It was just a mess. So since I was able to get there, everything's all well here, as well as it can be. We all know the trials and tribulations I go through. I hope everything's going good for you. But since I was able to get to a ranch, I got the new trailer, and today I went and picked up 4 big bales of hay, which it pulled the 4 big bales, no problem. Trailer weighs a couple thousand pounds, and just say 800 to 1,000 pound bale. So I was pulling around 5,000 to 6,000 pounds, maybe even up to seven, depending on how heavy the bales were. And I can't ask for anything more. The tractor, the snowblower, the bale spear, everything with the tractor, the trailer, everything is going smoothly. And the other thing that's going smoothly is the de-icer. The Casco de-icer that I got has been working amazing. Um, with all the snow, with all the cold, it shrunk in. It was maybe, I want to say, 6 to 8 feet around where the de-icer is. So it wasn't as good as what I would like it to be, but it kept the ice open. It took care of the ducks, took care of the geese. Um, I didn't have to be out on the pond trying to use a net, pulling ice out, and do that whole mess. So people have been wondering, well, have you got an electric bill yet? Yes, I just got an electric bill. I'm not sure. Well, the electric bill was prior, so I'm not sure exactly how the electric bill is going to be for a full month. So this electric bill was 96 bucks. I've been paying $36 for a maintenance fee, and that maintenance fee was on there. So I don't know if that maintenance fee will go away once I'm using the electric for an entire month. So 96 bucks, yes, that's just running the de-icer. That's running at 24 hours a day. I've had people recommend that I get a timer, and that would be fine and dandy, except with how cold it is. I think it would freeze the pond over. I wouldn't have the opportunity to have the pond open as it is. And I also look at it at as another angle, and that is with the propane running the generator that I was doing. I was burning $300 to $400 a month in propane. So $96, we're talking about 75% savings from what I've been doing. And then even more savings on backbreaking work and the hard effort and possibility of falling in the pond like I did last year. So $96 is really worth it to me. Like I said, hopefully next month, towards the end of the month, I'll get the new bill. That will be an entire month running on the electric grid, and I will know at that point exactly where it's at. For those of you wondering about crypto, uh, I've had people ask what I've invested, what I've lost, what I'm doing, and all the different things. So altogether, I'm somewhere between $50,000 to $60,000 into cryptocurrency. The four that I am in. The biggest is Tron. I have well over 1 million Tron coins. XRP, I have almost 11,000. Litecoin, I'm around 300, and Ethereum, I'm at 29. So at my biggest drop, because everybody was wondering with the biggest drop, I was down roughly 38 to $40,000. So if you don't have the stomach for big losses, you're not going to have the stomach for big gains. And that's the simple fact. The rich get rich by taking gambles. And I've learned that. I bought my first house at 19. I ran 4 different companies with 14 employees in Colorado Springs, Denver, and Pueblo, and nationwide moving company. And I did very well. So that was a gamble. I put everything on the line. I did what I needed to do. I was able to go where I went. So if you don't have the stomach for big losses like that, $38,000 $40,000 loss, you get scared and you sell off at a loss, well then yes, you sold off at a loss. And everybody said, well, you should cash out now before it dies and it goes to zero. Well, I look at cryptocurrency in this way. you have 100%. Um, you can lose 100% of your money, but you can gain thousands and thousands and thousands of percents above your money. So, like I said, I was down $40,000. It's come back. At one point today, they were skyrocketing really well, and I made almost all my money back. So my accounts, as of about an hour ago, was sitting at 46,000. So, like I said, I'm somewhere between $50,000 to $60,000 invested. So, because I didn't sell at that loss, I made almost all my money back. And then it looks like Tron, one of the biggest coins I'm invested in, like I said, I have over 1 million coins, has a lot of stuff coming out. It looks like Tron's going to do very well. And this is where I'm putting my risk at. This is where I put all my assets in because I think cryptos are going to come out on top. And I'm going to make a video about trends and fads and the crypto for those of you that have been asking me to do that, since yes, this is homestead and channel, but I vary on all different topics. So I will have video coming out in the next month or two about that and why I think cryptos are going to be here to stay. And that's going to be the end of that. uh Moving, when am I moving? I want to move tonight, but it's not feasible because it's so cold at the ranch, the high winds, the 1 inch of insulation in the camper, uh, the expense of propane. Yes, I'm driving back and forth, but it's cheaper driving back and forth than running a generator 24 hours a day at the ranch to stay warm. So, my goal is possibly by April 1st, if the weather breaks. If the weather doesn't break by April 1st, then it will be anywhere up to mid-Mayish, maybe end of Mayish, because that's when the weather normally completely breaks, um, just due to the heating and the cost of heating. So that leaves one last topic for tonight's episode, or actually, since we're getting closer to the 1,000 subscribers, for those of you that don't know, new to the channel, new subscribers, new to this journey, my hoodies I will be auctioning off, or not auctioning off. I'll be doing a giveaway on 3 of my hoodies when we hit 1,000 subscribers. So we're getting really close to that. We're at 825 subscribers when I checked a couple hours ago. I broke 250,000 views on the channel, which is tremendous. I want to thank everybody out there for helping me to grow this journey and to be a part of this journey. You know, not just watching the videos, but emailing, the small little care packages I get here and there, the comments, the handwritten letters. I mean, you know, it's not just I want people to watch the videos. You know, I want this to be a full journey where it's not just me involved, it's everybody involved. It's everybody's journey. And that's why if anybody, I haven't said this before, but if anybody wants me to cover certain topics or do certain type of videos, if you can, put a comment down below, and that's going to move me into one of the last topics, and that is I've been doing research because my firewood video is like at 170,000 views. And I couldn't figure out what's going on, why that video has gone so big. And my next biggest video is only at 11,000 views. So, I mean, there's no comparison. Well, I've been doing research on YouTube, and I came across a couple different people that talked about it. And that is the social interaction. That is what makes a channel or breaks a channel. And that is if your subscribers are commenting, they're giving it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and they respond and interact on a day-to-day basis, it grows the channel. It grows that video. And when I look at the firewood video, that's what happened. The firewood video has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments, hundreds and hundreds of likes, hundreds and hundreds of dislikes, and I'll respond to a comment and they respond back. So, for those of you that are asking what you can do to help grow the channel, what you can do to help me out, um, not just monetary, just not money wise, but if you could get people or yourself to make a comment on all the videos, even if you say, I hope you have a good day, or great video, or thanks for the video, or the video was stupid, or I think you should do a video on this or do a video on that, and hit the thumbs up or hit the thumbs down. That is what, from my research, will grow this channel, will make my videos go out there to more people, and just get bigger in that sense. So I'm not going to be one of these channels that going to be on here every day saying thumbs up because it helps, thumbs down, all that type of stuff. I'm doing it here and there on the Sunday, Monday vlogs. If you want to do it to help out, it helps out. If not, it is what it is. At least I got a video that, gives you some entertainment, and we're all part of the journey no matter what. So, the last topic is Pop. Everybody's been asking about my grandfather, how he's doing. Give me 1 second. From yelling at dogs and everything. My voice is starting to crack, and that just fell. So, a couple days after Christmas, or actually, I'll go back even farther. So, earlier this fall, good evening, and days, good days. How you doing tonight? So going back to early fall, I want to say, I think it was August is when his aggression started again. He had aggression when he first came out here because him and my aunt almost had the cops called on them in Walmart. They got in a tussle here at the house. It was just no good. Well, then he got good again. Well, then in August, he started with me. He would get out the truck at the ranch. He would grab a bucket, throw a rock. And I'm quicker than him. I'm stronger than him. I've had hand-to-hand combat, so I'm not scared of him. Well, September, he got really aggressive again, and I had thought about putting him into a nursing home. And I keep contemplating with myself. It's a struggle, and I'll be making another video. One video coming up will be the cryptocurrency and trend video. Another video I'm gonna be is why I recommend not taking care of a loved one. And I know that sounds callous. I know that sounds harsh, but I'm gonna break down what day-to-day living is like, what I've been going through, what you don't see on camera, what I haven't really talked about on camera. But back to the topic of my grandfather. So September, he started getting bad again. I started thinking about nursing homes. I even called around, got pricing. Never went as far as going to tours. But because of how I am and who I am, I can't do it. Well, dealing with sick sucks. The past year has been crazy. Yeah, it is. It's rough, and my video will really go into detail on it. And so anyhow, so he started doing better, but it hasn't been really good. Well, then, like December 27th, December 28th, somewhere in there, he grabbed a wrench and he came after me with the wrench, and that was the start of, I could see that um, the sick, demented, um, when you're not in your mind, where you get that subhuman strength to do something. And I was able to get the wrench from him, diffuse the situation. Well, then a couple nights ago, he gets into one of his rages again, and he was up. He woke me up 3 times, and this is what kills me too. I wanted to get straps to strap him in the bed. Well, it's against the law nowadays to strap the sick into the bed. So they say all I can do is get railings for the bed. Well, I got the 2.5 foot railings, the full length railings. Well, he still climbs over the railing. He gets out the bed. So the other night I was woken up 3 times. I found him in different parts of the house in 3 different places. I got baby gates, so certain rooms he can't get into, but the big hallway and everything downstairs, I can't block any of that off. And I can't put him up here, have him walk out on the roof or fall down the stairs, walk out the back door. So I have him downstairs where I can somewhat hear him because I sleep like a log. Well, the third go around, he grabs a fire poker because I'm not going to tell him what he's going to do because I told him to get back in bed. Well, he's wailing, swinging the fire poker, and he's just getting worse. So, of course, I got my dogs over by the couch where I sleep. So if he tries anything over by the couch while I'm sleeping, the dogs will be barking, growling, whatever. They're protected. They're not going to attack him because they know him, but they love me more than they love him because I'm the one that is their owner. So that all happened. Got all that diffused. Of course, with him falling and stuff, he scabs his wrist, and today he smacked his hand on the truck and broke the skin again because it's thin. Well, for some odd reason, today he wants to get on the ground, and once he gets on the ground, he can't get back up off the ground. So the doctor informed me this is going to be the next phase is going to be where they're immobilized and they're not able to walk, stand, do everything like that. Plus, this morning I didn't have this problem, but the 5 days prior to this morning, today was a break, which was amazing. But the prior 5 days, he's went in the bathroom in the bed, and I've been doing nonstop laundry. So I'm gonna end up having to order water trucks to bring water up here because my 3,000 gallon cisterns are empty because I'm doing 2 loads of laundry every day to do the sheets, the blankets, his clothes, and it's just rough. So I'm not sure if tomorrow he'll be able to walk around, get around, no problem, or if this is going to be the here on phase where I've got to lift him, move him, and everything like that. And there comes Mama Mouse, and Mickey Mouse is still downstairs. So for those of you wondering how my grandfather's doing, now you know. How I'm doing, I'm here. I'm not as happy and bubbly as I normally because it wears on you. And like I said, I'll be doing 2 of those videos coming up in the future. Not sure when because I've got puppies I'm dealing with. I've got stuff at the ranch I got to deal with. And the last little bit that I didn't write down on my board, I just thought of. I called a new well driller. They said they're going to call me within the next week. So hopefully within next week, they're going to have a timeline of getting a well put in since American Drilling has not got back to me as of Thanksgiving when they said they would. So that's it on this episode of Sunday Monday Vlog. So I hope everybody's staying warm. I hope winter's not being too harsh for you guys. I hope loved ones are doing well. I hope you're doing well. And I hope everybody gets some goals written down like I did on the New Year, New Goals, and get motivated, get things done. And remember, we only live once. You never know when that day ends. So do something today because tomorrow's not guaranteed. So remember, live happy, live free. That's the only way to be. Talk to you guys.